A man had gotten a notification on his Ring doorbell app. He didn't see anything on the camera, however, so he stepped outside and saw something creepy on the neighboring roof. He doesn't think that this thing was human. And believes that maybe something paranormal unfolded here. The following is a pretty interesting recording. It is said that the previous owner of this house had eerie events unfold in the midst of night. The doorbell was rang several times and they never could see anybody, but swore that once in a while they saw shadows in the corridors of their home. In this recording, they were conducting a walkthrough in order to sell the place and might have captured something eerie. Was this a ghost that was captured entering the room? The house was empty at the time, so this could have not been a regular person. Pretty scary. A couple had moved into a new home and was initially alerted by strange ring notifications saying that movement had been detected in their living room. They then installed several cameras inside their home and captured this.
Wake up! What the fuck, baby? Wake up! Come just open the door. Aren't you waking up? Baby, wake up! Wake up! Baby. Wake up! Wake up! What the?
Besides the couple, nobody else was home at the time. But what could have opened the door then? And where does this mysterious shadow come from? To this day, they have no idea what had happened that night.
Wake up! Wake up! What the?
The following video was shared by user Acrobatic Bent, and in his opinion, there's something really wrong with his apartment. He saw strange events occur ever so often, and therefore has installed some security cameras to document these events. Up until the following day, he couldn't capture anything significant, besides orbs and doors being moved by themselves. But what he captured the next night left him quite a bit speechless. He believes this to be a spirit that was manifesting in the bedroom, and which was captured by accident. Could this be? People say that it's very unlikely that it was a bug or another artifact. If that's true, what else could this be? Very curious. Our next clip was filmed on a family gathering to celebrate the life of a recently deceased family member. Was the person in question maybe around as well? The person with the camera clearly was not anticipating anything out of the ordinary. It is when they start to film the hallway right next to the living room that a fast shadow can be captured. If you're following my channel, you have seen quite the number of shadow figures. What do you think about this capture here? Real or just a hoax? When you're on an urban exploration, there's a lot of things that can go wrong, or at least unexpected events that can unfold. The following has been captured by a user named Edgy Chris and Dom, and he ventured through an abandoned building with who appears to be his girlfriend. They were just exploring the rooms when he saw another person, although he thought they were alone at the time. Strange. Let's see.
I almost hit that. Yo, this place is crazy, bro. Oh, moms.
Babe.
What?
Where are you going?
I swear I just seen something.
Don't go back and start that shit. Babe.
Bro, what the?
Right after the two make it into this part of the building, there appears to be a person moving into one of the rooms to the right. At least we can see a shadow. But when they go after it, they can't find anything. So the question has to be asked, was it maybe something paranormal? I lean more towards a person that was also there, unknowingly of course. This next video was uploaded and recorded by user Filthy Valentine. He took this video at an abandoned house close to his neighborhood. About the house, he wrote that he had kept hearing about a haunted house located in the forest above the town. He wrote that it took a while to get to the exact location, but eventually he was able to figure it out, and this video is his first exploration of the building. Based on the exterior, it seems that this building has been abandoned for a very long time, based on the state of disrepair the house is in. There's graffiti, plants growing indoors, and trash littered all over the property. Regardless, Valentine continues to explore the property. As he's making his way through the outside, he catches a glimpse of something in one of the windows.
Did it probably me out?
A white face can be seen in the right side of the window. It's quite small on the screen, but you can clearly see the outlines of eyes, a nose and a mouth. The skin is far too white to be just a person in the window, right? As Valentine makes his way through the rest of the house, the figure is nowhere to be seen. What do you guys make of this sighting? Could this be paranormal related, or was it just a trick of the eye? The following video was shared by Reddit user CalmCap, and the incident has unfolded in his own home one night when enjoying the last half an hour before falling asleep in his bed. The user states that he had been dealing with strange shadow sightings ever since moving into his new home, and apparently it has gotten worse after he started watching paranormal TV shows before bed. He has a security camera in his bedroom which is filming non-stop in case of emergency. Cam almost suspects that these shadow sightings were only playing out in his head until this night. Concerning the lights in the other room, he states, "I used my laser light projector. I bought it to project stars on the ceiling. I just set it on its side so I'd be able to see if the means would be broken by what I've been seeing." Well, let's watch. A strange shadow can be seen, blocking the light from the other room. But how is that possible? Nobody else was up at the time. Many other commenters are sure that Cam has captured something inexplicable that night, which makes this capture so much more creepy. How would you explain this? Do you think it's a paranormal encounter? Or something different? The following was captured in an over 100 years old plaza resort in which a lot of spooky things have been captured over the past decades. This particular night, security staff was alerted by something unusual that was captured by the security camera of their downstairs bar, which was closed and empty at the time. They noticed a strange looking shape, which seems to be switching sizes and was morphing. As one of their officers goes downstairs to check, this thing just vanished, and the officer swears that he couldn't see anything, but noticed a suspicious cold draft behind the bar area.
The guy upstairs was telling him, "Go behind the bar, it's behind the bar, go behind." So he started to go behind the bar, and he said, "No way," and he got out of here. You know, I've had doors held, like you're pulling on a door, and the door's not locked, and walk in and there's nobody in there.
So, was it maybe a visitor from the afterlife? Jody Jam is working night shift in another pretty old hotel and states that tonight she was hearing pretty eerie voices from the hotel's basement, and then even noticed the heavy fire door opening on its own. Which basically is impossible, and therefore she started recording.
Since when does it do this? I just heard the door slam like 2 times. I'm like, my eyes are tearing. Oh my god. Close the door. Hello? Oh my god. Oh my god. Somebody's playing a joke on me.
A search of the basement revealed nothing, which makes many believe that we might have witnessed a paranormal encounter here. Was it a spirit yelling for help? Some commenters believe that this is the case. And who knows what exactly lingers in these old walls of this antiquated hotel. The man in the following video states that as of late there have been a number of eerie events going on in his house, from strange shadow sightings to inexplicable banging noises in the middle of the night. It gotten so weird that the man started recording these events. Tonight, however, an inexplicable power outage grabbed the man's attention once again, and then the following took place.
I just lost power in my house. I looked down the road and I saw lights on, so I think it's just me. I'm gonna go down to the breaker box and see what's up. Hey, you stay here, I'm gonna go get the power back on, okay? Everything looks okay. I guess I'm gonna have to call the power company. These were closed. These were 100% closed. I never leave these open. If there's someone or something here, I want you to prove it to me. I want you to close one of these doors. Come on!
It seems that whatever is lingering in his basement likes to tamper even with his washing machine. In his mind, he's dealing with an evil force here that wants to scare him for whatever reason. Could this be? Or was this just a random breeze? Unlikely, say many. The following incident was captured by the doorbell camera of Christine, a retired police officer. She states that a disturbed lady showed up this night and was trying to get into her house. She's then seen ripping the screen from Christine's door.
What is going on? What is going on? I will shoot! I have a gun! Why? What are you doing?
Seconds before the police arrives, the woman tries to hide.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you live here?
No, I don't.
So why are you banging on the door?
Because my friend was there.
It turns out that the disturbed woman was Hannah Nakagawa, a first-grade teacher. It is suspected that Hannah was under the influence of alcohol, and police took her into custody that night. Christine was left extremely unsettled after this incident, which is understandable. What would you have done? This young woman came back to her hotel when something rather scary unfolded right in front of her. Not only did this plant fall without any apparent reason, but there was a weird reflection in the glass as well. Making some believe that this might have been some form of entity. Is this possible? The hotel staff later stated that they hadn't experienced something like this before. Could this mean something otherworldly unfolded here? The The following video is going to take us on a spine-chilling adventure with Caden and his friends as they set out on a camping trip in the eerie woods of Arizona. Now, normally Caden's vlogs are all about everyday life, but this time they stumble upon something truly bizarre. Let's dive into the mystery. Caden and his friends had just arrived at their campsite when they heard an unsettling noise in the distance. What could it be? Well, they decided to whip out their camera to capture the moment.
I don't know.
That was a child screaming.
Joe, listen.
Or like a woman or something. That was a female screaming. Phil? Please, please, please. No. Oh my God, Phil, it sounds like somebody's being...
What they recorded was absolutely hair-raising, a chilling scream that sent shivers down their spines.
Please. No.
Was it a woman's voice or something else entirely? The internet had mixed opinions, ranging from it being a mountain lion to a skinwalker. But the mystery didn't end there. In the second part, things got even stranger.
Oh my God, Phil, it sounds like somebody's...
How's that person that? It's personally
Phil, that sounds like some scary movie
in the middle of the I have the biggest revolver ever, dude. Dude, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Dude, that sounds like some haunted... Dude. What happened to the other steel target?
There's two.
There's one right there on the ground. On the ground.
What? That right there.
What the is that?
Dude, that's not normal. No.
Please tell me you guys are me. Oh! No!
As they approached the source of the eerie screams, something unexpected happened. A keen-eyed subscriber spotted a chilling detail. When the video was brightened, a humanoid figure seemed to be lurking behind one of the trees. So they were not alone. Some speculated it could have been a barn owl, while others believe it might be an unknown creature, a cryptid perhaps. Now, putting all these eerie elements together, it's hard to ignore that something sinister is afoot. The following video has been recorded by a man who realized that his basement lights were not working tonight. This made him a bit uneasy, however, he decided to enter down into the basement. Apparently, once in a while, he could witness some inexplicable and creepy noises down there that spooked him to the core. He always is alone at home when this unfolds. Not really related to the basement, but for whatever reason, the man tells us that he sometimes feels like somebody is watching him when digging graves at the local cemetery at his job site. As the man makes his way down the basement tonight, something extremely scary is happening.
At the moment, in the basement, I swear I keep hearing someone walk. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's kind of creepy. Laundry room still has power, so that's good. But the rest of the basement's power is completely out, which is very strange. I'm not sure what that noise was, but I don't know. I'm home alone right now, so we'll see, I guess. Look out back. No, nothing back there. I don't know. There's been a lot of strange things happening.
Did you notice it? As the man pans the camera around, we can see a creepy shadow figure standing completely still in what seems to be the bathtub, and it seems to stare at the man's camera. As he then returns to the bathroom, this shadow has mysteriously disappeared. Some say that this must have been a paranormal encounter, and that this thing couldn't have been human. Hard to say. What's your best guess? Now we want to take a look at Lainey and Ben, who have been plagued with paranormal events in their home, and have taken to the internet to share these sightings, trying to find answers to the strange phenomena they are experiencing. In this latest clip, they believe they may have captured a shadow person while watching a horror movie. Shadow figures, often referred to as shadow people, are mysterious and elusive paranormal phenomena that have been reported by people around the world.
Here watching, what's this then?
The Possession of Hannah Grace.
Okay, The Possession of Hannah Grace. And we keep thinking, well, I thought on 2 occasions I'd seen something. You did too, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm
Over
fairly
here.
certain I've seen something.
So we're gonna prop this up on our trusty salt mill.
Take a look at the strange shadow captured on film. Do you agree that this may be a shadow person stalking them? Or what else could this be? The following clip was uploaded to Reddit by user Heron to the paranormal video subreddit. About it, he wrote, "My father used to work as a security guard in a building, night shift, and repeatedly during the early morning he would send me these videos. We never had the slightest idea what it could be, but if you ask me, I would say that it's a woman." In the video, a white shadowy shape is seen floating or standing in the hallway. However, commenters noticed the strange way the figure seems to be swaying, as though it is turning or looking around the room in a very human way. The original uploader mentioned that this was not the first time unexplained things happened in this building. Perhaps it truly is haunted by this womanly figure. What are your thoughts on this? Now we want to take a look at the case of Ashley Kettering, a young single mother who is living with her 5-year-old in a nice house. She states that recently the security cameras have captured some concerning events, especially on the lower floors of her house and even the basement. It all started after acquiring an ancient clock that the young mother had refurbished.
Refurbished this clock. It is a real antique. It works, excuse me, but my kids say that the chime is really creepy, so they never want me to turn it on.
This night, something semi-transparent seemed to make its way up the stairs towards the living area, and Ashley was pretty concerned, because she and her kid were already in bed at the time, and nobody else was at the residence. A few nights after, she shared this video. As the family went to bed this night, this eerie thing was seen at the bottom of the stairs to their basement. Ashley was certain that something demonic might have made its way into her home, perhaps attached to the old antique clock. This night it appears that a strange shape was captured down in the basement. Some think that this thing might have even worn a rope. It is without a doubt though that something otherworldly was going on here, which is why Ashley stated that they got rid of the clock shortly after discovering this thing on video. How nightmarish. The Denver State Hospital closed down in 1992, but when it was opened, about 3,000 people with serious mental problems stayed there. The staff treated them badly, and nurses who used to work there still remember seeing really scary things, like patients walking around in their own mess because they weren't taken care of properly. One night in 2000, a security guard who was supposed to keep an eye on the old building recorded something weird while checking out the basement. It's a bit hard to see, but in the video, the guard moves the camera to a room in the basement. You can see a dark figure moving slowly inside. The guard didn't notice it at the time, but later, when he watched the recording again, he got really scared. In the footage, there's a shadowy figure. Remember, the basement is off limits, so no one else should have been there. People watching the video think it might be something supernatural, like a ghost. But the big question is, what exactly did the camera capture? Whether it's a ghost or not, we still don't know. This was captured by mall security as they were witnessing one of their colleagues being attacked by an invisible force. He was just patrolling the area when he states that something grabbed and rammed him into a stand. As his colleagues arrive to help him up, he swears to have seen a tall invisible shape that was standing in front of him for a few seconds, before disappearing into thin air. Could it be that a paranormal presence had attacked the man, or did he just lose his balance? This video was uploaded by the channel Paranormal Explorers, and they visited the supposedly haunted Hill House farm to conduct a paranormal investigation. The channel owner states, "Looking through the English Heritage Historic Buildings listing page, I came across an entry for a 17th to 18th century gate pier at Link House Farm in Blythe. I wasn't aware of this gate pier, even though I must have passed it dozens of times. To be fair, it is not easily visible from the road. Link House Farm is something of an oddity, being a derelict range of farm buildings surrounding the modern beach leisure facilities. Now, let's see what they could come up with this night."
I hear a scream up here. Yeah. Careful with the floors, Dean. I'm not going any further than here. Because of the floors. In there. It's proper bad. There's loads of stuff left. I've got such a bad feeling standing here, mate. Yeah, proper. Look at that burner.
At this point, they capture something that they believe could be of paranormal nature.
Rascals, yeah.
What do you think? Is it maybe just a bug? But they captured more than that. At this point they decided to venture even deeper into this building. And it is here where a possible shadow is rocking right in front of their camera.
Does anyone here right now wants to communicate? Space radar. Is anyone there who wants to come?
Did you see that? Let's look at that again. I have captured a shadow figure like that myself in the lamb house when I was checking out the bedroom upstairs. So I definitely think that this could be a legit capture. What is your opinion? Could it be something else? The next video is quite strange and was recorded by a young woman in Querétaro, which is home to a quite famous dam in the area called the Centenario de Tequiscuapa Dam. Several accidents had occurred there over the years, from people gone missing and even remains that were being found in there. Prior to the next video we want to take a look at, The Dark Dimension had featured a mysterious user submission which showed another inexplicable incident in the waters of that dam. A man had recorded a glowing person standing in the waters. Strange for sure, but now we're taking a look at the video from the young woman, who also visited the dam with a couple of friends one night, and they saw something similar. Keep in mind, the waters of the dam are incredibly deep, so it is impossible for any human to stand in there.
Sí, ya se metió hasta fondo, hasta la... Va casi hasta mitad.
Es que no sale aquí. Vean esto.
Ok, gracias.
Ay, ya lo vi. ¿Es ese, no? Señor, véngase.
Véngase.
Camine, siga la luz para acá.
No, hágase, estoy para acá.
Véngase para acá. ¿Sí viene?
Sí.
Véngase para acá.
No, pues vaya a jalar y... No.
Venga.
Ay, no manches. Sí.
Señor, venga por acá.
Tráigalo con la mano. Háganse para acá. Tráigalo. Tráigalo una mano.
Güey, que trae una pistola.
Oye, tráigale una mano. Vámonos.
How is this possible? How could anybody be illuminated like that and walk through extremely deep waters unbothered? To many, it's without a doubt that we are seeing a real ghost sighting here, and I have to say, I do agree. Now we are taking a look at another unsettling recording, which was initially recorded by the CCTV camera of a company. The girl in this video is explaining to us that the parking garage in particular to pretty frightening sightings and noises, especially at night, when she and her colleague are on their way to their cars after their shifts. They have seen strange shadow people walking the empty garage, and even report to have heard their names being called, amongst other inexplicable noises. One of the security guards, however, might have caught one of these beings on the security systems one night, which freaked the whole staff out, to say the least.
Oigan, les voy a enseñar algo que pasó súper extraño aquí en el trabajo. Imagínense que hay un estacionamiento. Déjenlo,
Es este. Chequen esto, porfa. Y ahorita les anexo la evidencia.
Mira, cabrón, ¿eso qué chingados es? Su pinche madre.
It's quite hard to explain what we are seeing here, but some commenters believe that it looks like a floating torso, which is ducked forward a bit and floating past the elevator doors. The security staff does not believe this to be a light reflection or cobwebs of any sort, and also point out that this thing seems to have super tiny legs or thighs or whatever that's supposed to be. A paranormal entity, perhaps, without any doubt, believe most of the staff. What's your explanation for this sighting? Quite mysterious, and given all the other weird incidents in the parking garage, it makes one wonder if this is real ghostly activity that they have captured here. The following clip was recorded and shared by the channel Paranormal Eidolon, who himself claims to be a paranormal enthusiast. He came across something really interesting, and the video description reads as follows. I caught this by accident. I had posted it to my other channel and someone picked it up. This is the raw unedited footage. I was testing the zoom on a new camera I bought. I didn't see this when I took the video. The thing is, I got so unwell after this, I nearly died. I am wondering what I caught was something warning. I didn't get it until I looked back at some old footage. I know people will think this isn't real, but this is the raw video. I believe it is something, but I can't prove either way. It wasn't just a bird I caught. The only thing is, there's no bottom half, and only the head, or what looks like a head, is moving. Did this man capture a ghost here? Some believe this to be a scarecrow, but I think it looks a bit too strange for that. But what do I know? This clip was uploaded by Motion TV, and it certainly is very strange. It seems to have been taken from a CCTV in some sort of gravel yard or maybe a construction site. The CCTV picks up a bizarre shadow figure that appears to be floating through the yard. If you look closely, you can make out what appears to be a head and even two arms. It also seems that some dogs in the area have noticed the figure as well. They look to be running and barking towards whatever it is that is floating through. Things get even stranger though, as it moves up towards the road. It seems to become more and more human-like. This is definitely a very mysterious video. What could possibly explain this odd capture? Do you think this is truly a ghostly spirit caught on the CCTV? User of a Jack has shared the following capture with the paranormal community. He states, I'm a member of Iron City Paranormal out of Pittsburgh and wanted to share this quick clip we caught from our investigation back in October at Greenville Manor. Needless to say, no one in our party was even close to the proper size to pull this off themselves. They believed this to be a shadow arm, which was perhaps waving at the team. Or some other shadowy figure. Interesting for sure, since nobody else was back there. What else could it have been? This man was working the night shift all alone in an empty high school where a specific hallway is strictly off limits to solo students after a certain time. It is because this school was built on a cemetery, and many people say that they see really strange things on that floor. One night, our brave man is feeling a bit uneasy after a strange encounter, and he decides to document his experience on video.
Alright, I usually don't record while I'm on the job, but this is freaking me out. It's sort of unreal. Here at work, I'm here in the janitor's closet. Yeah, let me just show you guys. Alright. Just to, I don't know, let you guys know this school was built on a cemetery. I don't know if that helps my situation or not, but previous janitors that have worked here have tried to tell everyone that, you know, every night something happens, some spooky shit, I don't know, paranormal or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I didn't really believe them until tonight. I was in here cleaning up after some students had thrown a party, but what's been freaking me out is this one right here. No matter where I'm at in the classroom or what I decide to do, it just follows me. And do your thing, you stupid balloon. I got you on camera now, so let's just see? That right there. Ooh, okay. See, no. It just follows me no matter what. Ooh. No, I can't.
As the man steps out of a classroom, a red balloon starts trailing him. That alone is pretty odd, but it gets weirder. The other balloons in the vicinity remain stationary, while this one has a mind of its own, sticking to the man like a shadow. Feeling seriously creeped out, he takes a cautious step back, and then this happens. It's hard to see, but this mysterious silhouette zips by at lightning speed. The sighting is enough to send shivers down the man's spine, prompting him to run out of there as fast as he can. Since that spine-tingling night, there haven't been many updates, except for a video where the man admits to feeling scared about walking alone.
Like I said, I haven't been back here to touch anything. If you guys can see that.
Whether it's a ghostly encounter or something else, the whole incident keeps replaying in his mind. So what exactly was captured on that video? The owner of this house woke up to a motion alert on his phone. He then reviewed the footage and saw the following unfold. An elderly woman that was standing right in front of his store and awkwardly shifting her weight from side to side. what's even more unsettling is that she was holding a knife, her gaze switching from the knife to the door and back. After a few minutes, she rings the doorbell, or at least is attempting to. The footage cuts off eventually, and the mysterious woman was never found. The next clip comes to us via our paranormal world and is a case of a potential family member paying a visit from beyond the grave. In 2019, Norma Villa's mother Theresa was unfortunately suffering from terminal cancer and was living with her daughter. After living with her daughter for a couple of months, they were reaching a point when it was possible Theresa would have to go to a hospice, since her care was becoming too complicated for her daughter to complete at home. These conversations are of course not fun for anyone, and at some point Norma decided to take a few moments alone to think and started speaking to her father, Leandro, who passed away 10 years prior. Norma spoke to her late father for a while, trying to seek some wisdom and comfort about the future of her mother, when she got a motion alert on her phone that something was moving on the front porch. She could never anticipate what she saw next. Her father's old porch swing, where he always used to go smoke his cigarettes, was swaying on its own. Suddenly, a white ghostly figure appears and seems to take the shape of a man sitting on the swing before quickly disappearing. Norma showed her mother, and they both agreed this could definitely be the spirit of Norma's father and Theresa's husband, Leandro. Norma states that this paranormal sighting actually gave the pair a lot of comfort in this dark time. Unfortunately, Theresa did pass away in early 2020. However, Norma believes her parents are always watching over her. The following recordings were documented and shared by user It's Simon. He works the night shift as a security guard in an old hotel. Apparently, many ghost stories tell about several entities that roam the lower levels of this building. And not too long ago, somebody passed away in one of the storage rooms close to the staff lounge. After hearing inexplicable noises and even voices, Simon started a little video diary. This was the first entry.
I do security at a hotel. I was making a video of where I go when I'm doing my rounds. A guy died here a few months ago.
This is the staff lounge.
I don't think he ever left.
In here? Bathrooms. Nah.
An unidentified voice can be heard. Simon suspected at first that it might have been the person who died in there. Could this be? A bit later, he kept his camera rolling while he was going on a short bathroom break. Strange. But the activity didn't stop there.
Hello? Bro, why are the lights off? Yep, nope, I'm out, nope.
After taking another bathroom break on one of the following evenings, loud shuffling noises were apparently noticeable from right outside.
So I'm in the bathroom right now. I'm not going to the bathroom if you're wondering. But I'm hearing like shuffling sounds outside the door. And I need to put the camera. Bro, what the f was that? No.
He tried to investigate a bit further, but got spooked away pretty quick that night.
What's that sound? I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, I swear to God, I hear singing going on right now. What the f is that? Nah.
Can you hear the voices? This could also be a chair being moved, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
This just happened on my live stream.
Imagine that chair moves. Oh. No. No. Imagine that chair moves. Oh.
After things had settled down for a few nights, the following was captured.
Oh my God, what the?
After having this creepy incident unfolding in the staircase, he returns on one of the following nights with a bottle of holy water.
I got this holy water off Amazon. I'm gonna drop it down the stairs. God. Oh my God. Oh my God! Dude, what the...
Some say he might have angered the entity which is haunting this place. Could that be so? When he was checking out one of the storage facilities shortly after this incident, it would appear that this thing followed him once again.
Hello?
How creepy.
Okay, so I'm in the kitchen right now. I was making coffee, and what's this?
It hurts right now. It's like burning. What the hell is this?
How strong is this entity?
What the f? It's like under my freaking arm too.
This was Simon's last video, and it is unknown if he's still working there or not, but many believe that something rather sinister was messing with him all these nights. The following video was shared by a fetus, a young man who was out one evening to investigate the story of an abandoned and also apparently haunted asylum located in Broby, Sweden. Many people have found their end in there. It is said that several ghosts still roam this old building, and the young man went out to see if this was actually the case.
Stanna, stanna!
After this blood-curdling scream, the young man filming seems to be capturing a shadow person that can briefly be seen escaping through the door. Could that be possible? Did they capture something from a different time? Or was this just a trick of the eye? Even if so, where did that creepy scream come from? Who can say? A man woke up in the middle of the night to a lady that was constantly ringing their doorbell. Once he opened the app, he saw her standing there with an open mouth, which was a pretty eerie sight. He suspected that she might have been under the influence of drugs, since they could not explain her weird behavior any other way. After a few minutes, she disappeared into the night, never to be seen again. This video comes from Reddit user Flickscreen. He caught this footage late one night with a security camera outside his house that monitors his vehicles. He claims that there have actually been strange occurrences regarding this truck before, including the tailgate opening on its own one day, for really no reason at all. He also has a running joke that the truck is haunted or cursed, although he says he's not sure if these are just jokes anymore. Let's see what happened. The footage clearly shows the driver's side door of Flick's truck opening on its own, which is creepy enough. However, viewers noticed that there appears to be some sort of apparition directly next to the door. It's important to note that the uploader also specified that this never happened to this door before, and mechanically there's really no reason for this to occur. A strange shadow can clearly be seen drifting towards the truck and evaporates only moments before the door opens. Is this a spirit caught on camera? Maybe the entity messing with the truck of his. A very interesting capture, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Peach Assassin 99 is living in a pretty haunted house, so she says at least. She states that whatever is living in their house pulled her hair just this past night, and she couldn't really believe it until she watched it unfold on camera. Shortly after this incident, she uploaded another video, stating that her roommate's dogs were acting pretty alert, and that after checking their backyard camera, they noticed something even weirder. What exactly are we seeing here? This thing is appearing, moving super fast and leaving a strange mist-like trail behind. Many people do believe that this is the reason for the paranormal encounters in their house. That's possible. But again, what are they dealing with here? Is this just a bug on the lens? Or an inexplicable being?